The Brooklyn Nets just committed the biggest choke job in NBA history. You cannot get bounced out the first round when you have two of the most skilled, which what everybody was saying, two of the most skilled offensive one-on-one players of all time. Now, give credit to the Boston Celtics defense. They had an incredible game plan of guarding Kevin Durant. It's like, listen, we're going to get physical with you. You're a little skinny, so we're going to get up under you. The referees are not going to call them ticky-tack fouls, which they usually would in the regular season. We're going to throw different bodies at you. We're going to go throw different coverages and press at you. Ime Udoka, I believe he should have been coach of the year when you have a quick turnaround like he did. Boston started the season, I believe, 23-24. By the time the All-Star break came, and they turned it around and got to the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. But give credit to Boston, as I said. Great game plan. But Kevin Durant, his legacy took a huge hit along with Kyrie Irving. Because Kyrie ain't off the hook too. Okay? KD was turning the basketball over left and right in this series like he had hot potatoes for a hand. It was like, oh, here you go. Oh, out of bounds. Looked like he had Russell Westbrook type vision. I thought that there was legit something wrong with KD's hands. Every time the ball touches him, it goes out of bounds. You're like, KD, are you good? It looked like he didn't want to even be there anymore. His psyche was gone. He was already looking to the summer. He was like, well, I mean, I got my millions. I'm already planning my trip to Cancun. We ain't going nowhere this year. And the same type of hate and backlash and criticism, unfair criticism that LeBron James would have gotten for a regular season game if he played this bad, needs to be the same type of hate, criticism, and backlash that Kevin Durant needs to be getting, and I'm glad that he's getting the same treatment and energy. Because all this years we were comparing LeBron, KD, who's the best player in the game. Kevin Durant right now took the reins from LeBron James. You can no longer, at this moment in time, you can no longer call Kevin Durant the best basketball player in the planet after his performance in Game 1 and Series 1 and Round 1 versus Boston. You can't do that anymore. You cannot have almost 20, 22, 23 turnovers in a series and be considered the best player in the planet. You cannot have a 25-year-old who is a rising superstar in this league and Jason Tatum pretty much outplay you in every single game this series and still be called the best basketball player in the planet no more. You can't do that. This is shocking for everybody because they were the prohibitive favorites to win the whole damn thing, to now being home swept in the first round. And I know in Brooklyn, the Nets front office organization, there's going to be a lot of changes coming. Starting with Steve Nash, I believe he's got to go. Steve Nash cannot come back to this team as head coach anymore. He has no play calls whatsoever, no in-game adjustments, no defensive schemes, no rotations whatsoever. His offense is KD ISO top of the key, Kyrie ISO top of the key. Okay, KD, you go again. Okay, Kyrie, your turn. KD, your turn. Kyrie, your turn. That's it. And you're just like, hold on. KD and Kyrie gonna go one-on-one? That's the easier game plan for any team to defend against. You just double them, triple them, make somebody else beat you. Cool. We cool with Bruce Brown going for 25. That's what we want, as long as it's not KD or Kyrie. And they fell right into the hands of the Boston Celtics defensive game plan. But this loss right here, this is going to sting on KD and Kyrie and Steve Nash's legacy as a coach. Bounce out the first round. They didn't lose. They got dominated. Boston dominated them in every statistical category you can name. Boston outplayed them. They showed more heart. They were more physical. They were the aggressor. It looks like they took KD's heart and they just ripped it out his skinny little slender chest. Kyrie over here fasting from Ramadan. Damn. Kyrie screwed around now at this point. Eat something because you had no energy. You gave the Nets nothing in game 2 to 3. You showed up a little bit in game 4, but they needed you in those 2 games. Game 3, which was the pivotal game, because once you go down 0-3, ain't no coming back. You score 16 points off 3-17 shooting. KD in game 2, we expecting you to have a bounce back game after that horrible game 1. You go scoreless from the field, 0 of 10 from the field, and you have 6 turnovers. And not only game 4, KD played great in game 4, still had 4 turnovers, but he missed a pivotal free throw to put the Nets down 1. As long as we got to stop calling Kevin Durant the most clutchest player. Well, a lot of us don't do that. It's somebody who works at Fox on Undisputed calls Kevin Durant the clutchest basketball player in the planet. We got to stop doing that. That title has been stripped from him until further notice. Until next season when he could prove that back. This has been a horrible stain on KD's legacy. It's a horrible stain on Kyrie's legacy. And both deserve the amount of criticism, backlash that they're going to get because they're the ones who put this team together. KD and Kyrie said, you know what? Let's go to Brooklyn. Let's try to win some championship. Okay, let's pick Steve Nash as a coach. When they came out and said on their podcast, well, I don't really think we need a coach. I mean, KD could coach one night, Kyrie could coach one night, and, hell, Bruce Brown could coach one night, too. Hell, we could have Blake Griffin be the coach. LaMarcus Aldridge could be the coach. Hell, we could have the my boy be the coach one night, too. KD chose this. And he deserves the most blame for this. When you are a superstar, you are the face of a franchise. When you have the keys to an offense, to a city, to a state, you are gonna get the most credit when the team wins and you play decent, and you're gonna get the most blame when your team loses and you play bad. Ask LeBron James how he had to deal with that for 19 years. Ask Michael Jordan if he was playing in today's time with the whole social media and 24-hour news reporting, how he had to deal with that. Ask Kawhi Leonard when he blew a 3-1 lead in the bubble to the Denver Nuggets, how he had to deal with that. KD, I can't let you go off this one, bro. This is going to stain your legacy. And right now, think about this. KD left Golden State for this. KD tore his Achilles in 2019. He would have gotten the max from Golden State because they felt bad because they put that pressure on him to go out and play. He would have missed a year. Klay Thompson would have missed a year. You still would have seen the emergence of Jordan Poole. Look what he's doing right now for the Warriors in the first round of the playoffs. Look what he's done for the Warriors all season long. Should have been most improved player of the year. Look what Andrew Wiggins is doing. They turned Wiggins into an all-star. That Jonathan Kuminga kid, athletic as hell, he's going to be a key piece in the Warriors who hunt for a championship. So KD left. Klay Thompson, who's looking like Klay, back after his injury. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga for this. He put this team together. He okayed Steve Nash, who never coached a dribble in the NBA before in his life. You left Golden State a potential dynasty. You would have been probably working on your 4th championship if you had not gotten hurt. Well, 3rd. Because Toronto won. You would have been working on your 3rd championship to get bounced at the first round. Damn, KD. Damn. Damn, KD. Damn, Kyrie. Damn, Steve Nash. Brooklyn's going to have to clean up some house in the offseason because it's bad. That is an epic failure of major proportions. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Subscribe to Worlds TV. Follow the show and page on Instagram, Worlds TV, Twitter, Worlds TV, all that type of good stuff. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.